Howdy, folks. How are you all today? And how's the sound? Let me know how the sound is as well before anything. Don't worry, we're not going to rush into the quiz just yet. I like to give people a chance to come in first. And I also need to make sure I have the app ready on my end. Where is it? Okay, so I've got the app ready on my end. So, computer guy, good evening. I feel very towered. Sorry, tired. What's towered? It just makes me imagine you've turned into a giant. I'm very towered today. It's an inconvenience. I'm just looking down at everyone. Can't walk a step forward without crushing something. So towered. So yeah, very tired. Bless you. List Rimsey. It did teach me how a complete toad towards people in a position to make my life hell. So sure. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Sorry. Oh, do you mean like your day? You came to realize about your day? Sorry about that. Howdy, weird guy. And howdy, socialist Yorkshire daddy. You're on time for once, yeah. Computer guy. I wish I had a tower, a lighthouse. I would love to live in a lighthouse. It just reminded me that I recently watched the Futurama episode that I realised I'd never seen before and actually missed one. Like, I'd seen the first half, but I'd never seen the rest. I was like halfway through the episode. I was like, wait, I don't remember it going this way. And it was about Bender having to give up his ass to save a lighthouse. It was really quite touching. It was really sweet. Oh, school. Oh, damn school. I hated school. Purple. I love Aardman. Thanks for doing a request, Jambo. Basically, I took Aardman as a request from the last quiz stream, but it was finally decided by a poll. These quiz topics are decided through polls. Weird guy, but I'll try to give it a try. Okay, good. Social Yorkshire Daddy. I remember that episode. Yeah, it's a really strange episode, but still pretty damn good. And like, I was kind of moved by it as well. I was like, why is this moving? So we're gonna start the quiz very, very, very soon. We've already got a bunch of people joined in, so this should be. I think we should be ready to go, really. Oh, so Purple BO1 and Evan J Sims had a nice chat before the stream started. That's very nice. Good evening / good afternoon, y'all, from Guido Dido. It is 8 p.m. here, so I think I'll consider that maybe evening or night. I'm not sure. Okay, so I think we should get on with the quiz. But actually, first, I need to ask, how confident is everyone about Aardman? And when I say Aardman, I mean the entire catalogue. I'm talking films, shorts, and TV shows, just like everything. It's gonna be a big one. So how do people feel? Are you confident? Does anyone here feel like they could win? So we got some confident people in. Oh, computer guy, I'm not very confident. I don't know all of their movies. I never saw anything Shaun the Sheep related, and I don't know the names behind the scenes. You should do okay. Based on that, I think you'll do okay. There are Shaun the Sheep related questions, and there's some behind the scenes questions, but like they're not the whole quiz. You should be okay. We guys a tiny bit confident. Evan J Sims on a scale of 1 to 10. How confident are you? Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10. Carson Alberto, I'm not confident, just here to experience your stream. Weird guy, I need to watch more Aardman movies. Guido Dido, let's go, I think I'll be okay. Nathan Lagundo, things are okay. I'm insanely busy. These streams are breaks for me. I'm currently working on a video about 10 different animated superhero films. At the same time, I'm going to have to start doing research for a podcast about the Marvel Cinematic Universe for Film Chums. So yeah, just overwhelmed by a lot of superhero related projects at the moment. Okay, so let's definitely get the ball rolling. Okie dokie. So, for those of you who are new to a quiz on here, you need to click the quiz kit logo on the side of chat. So if you scroll over, I think it's to the left side of chat, and in towards the actual stream player, you should see the quiz kit logo. So Social York's Daddy, what's your relationship to Viva Becker? So she's actually a voice actress that I've been working with for like original projects, and we got chatting while I was directing her, and we just had like this mutual passion for the same kinds of things, particularly movies, and it just went from there, and like we ended up meeting up in person when Viva came all the way from America to London with her family, and we shot a podcast together and hanged out. Yeah, and that's pretty much how we know each other. We do podcasts, and we also do drinking games online together. We've watched the Barbie movies while doing drinking games. If it's your first time playing the quiz, again, I'll explain. You need to click on the quiz kit logo on the left side of chat, and then you click allow access and grant permission. In a sec, I'm going to start the quiz, and I can't go back. Once it started, that's it. It's gonna go, and I can't hold it on any longer. Yeah. On computer, it's on the right side. Okay, I can never tell. It's not letting me change the text, I think. Let me double check. Can I change the text? No, I don't think I can change the text. Okay, yeah, I think we should definitely get the quiz going now. So, question 1. What was the first ever Wallace and Gromit short? A Matter of Loaf and Death, The Wrong Trousers, A Grand Day Out, A Close Shave? So yeah, what was the first ever Wallace and Gromit animated short? A Matter of Loaf or Death, The Wrong Trousers, A Grand Day Out, or A Close Shave? Again, if you're just joining the stream, to play the quiz, you need to click the quiz kit logo, which should be on either the left or right side. It should be at the side of chat, one of the sides of chat. Then click allow access and click grant permission. And the answer was A Grand Day Out. Loads of you got that correct. Well done. Computer guy, I know the short, but I'm not sure of the title. Now you know. Okay, so question 2. In Arthur Christmas, what was Bryony the Elf special talent? Or is it Bryony? Bryony the Elf special talent. Gift wrapping, stocking filling, toy building, or sleigh cleaning? Again, question 2. In Arthur Christmas, what was Bryony the Elf special talent? Gift wrapping, stocking filling, toy building, or sleigh cleaning? So was it gift wrapping, stocking filling, toy building, or sleigh cleaning? What was Bryony the Elf special talent? And the answer was gift wrapping. Loads of you got that right. Well done. Most people are on fire already. Okay, we're on to question 3 next, coming up. So, question 3. Who performed the Aardman animated music video Sledgehammer? David Bowie, Peter Gabriel, Cliff Richard, or Phil Collins? So question 3, who performed the Aardman animated music video Sledgehammer? David Bowie, Peter Gabriel, Cliff Richard, or Phil Collins? Fun fact, one of my tutors on my animation course at university worked on that music video, and he had like behind the scenes video pictures on his phone. He would always have all sorts of stories about making this video. And the answer was Peter Gabriel. Bit of a mix, and not many actually went for Peter Gabriel. Most went for David Bowie. Okay, so coming up next is question 4. When it loads. So question 4. What is the name of Morph's rival? Chuck, Carl, Chad, or Chaz? Question 4. What is the name of Morph's rival? Chuck, Carl, Chad, or Chaz? So yeah, there's a very popular Aardman character called Morph, kind of this humanoid plasticine character. He's got a rival. What's the name of his rival? This is probably the most British quiz I've done so far. A lot of the questions are going to be very related to stuff that Aardman has done in the zeitgeist. So yeah, I'm going to be covering a lot of British related things. The answer was Chaz. Not many went for it. Most people went for Chuck. Okay, coming up next. Question 5. Question 5. In Early Man, what sport do the characters compete in? Soccer, or football, as we call it over here. Baseball, basketball, or cricket? Yes, I'm British, yes. I don't know how I can make that more obvious. I have a very, very British accent. So yeah, in Early Man, what sport do the characters compete in? Soccer, baseball, basketball, or cricket? Reveal answer. The answer was soccer. Most of you went for that, a couple went for cricket. Socialist Yorkshire Daddy says, I'm doing worse than expected so far. No, you can do it. You can do it. You got this. Question 5. Question 5. In Pirates Band of Misfits, which famous scientist helps the pirates win a science award? Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, Thomas Edison, or Charles Darwin? In Pirates Band of Misfits, also known as Pirates and Adventurous Scientists over here, which famous scientist helps the pirates win a science award? Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, Thomas Edison, or Charles Darwin? Yeah, I know Social Yorkshire Daddy. I went for the American title because I knew that most of my fans are American. But yeah, in the UK it's called Pirates and Adventure of Scientists, and in the US it's called Pirates Pirates Band of Misfits, because the distribution company thought the Americans were too stupid to understand a title with science in it. Yeah, that was literally, I think that was their explanation. Charles Darwin was the answer though. Charles Darwin was the famous scientist that helped them. So next question. Question 7. What is the name of the dog who assists the farmer in Shaun the Sheep? Blaster, Bitzer, Billy, or Buster? So question 7. What is the name of the dog who assists the farmer in Shaun the Sheep? Blaster, Bitzer, Billy, or Buster? Yes, it's a very Shaun the Sheep, a very Shaun the Sheep question. I think we've got 3 or 4 Shaun the Sheep questions in the quiz. And so the answer was Bitzer. Most went for it, a couple went for Billy and Buster. Coming up is question 8. How is everyone doing so far on the quiz? Do you think you're on a roll? Question 8. In Chicken Run, which hobby is Babs the Chicken seen doing a lot? Pottery, knitting, cooking, or painting? In Chicken Run, which hobby is Babs the Chicken seen doing a lot? Pottery, knitting, cooking, or painting? You should be able to do this one, Social Yorkshire Daddy. Babs is a Yorkshire icon. Okay, the answer was knitting. Loads of you went for that one. A couple went for pottery. Which would be a pretty difficult, I will admit, will be a pretty difficult hobby to do in that chicken farm. The resources required. What is the name of the sewer city in Flushed Away? Grime City, Ratropolis, Mousetopia, or Filthville? So question 9, what is the name of the sewer city in Flushed Away? Grime City, Ratropolis, or Mousetopia, or Filthville? So, what was the name of the sewer city in Flushed Away? The answer was Ratropolis. Most of you went for it, but a couple of people went for the others. Next one. Yeah, these are the easy questions. It starts off pretty simple, but it's going to become medium, and then it's going to become super hard. Question 10. In Shaun the Sheep Farmageddon, what is the name of the alien that Shaun befriends? Lily, Lucky, Lula, or Larry? So question 10. In Shaun the Sheep Farmageddon, what is the name of the alien that Shaun befriends? Lily, Lucky, Lula, or Larry? So another Shaun the Sheep related question. What was it? The answer is Lula. Load of you went for it. Well done. Okay, what's next? Let's find out what's the next question. Question 11. What's question 11? We're going to find out. App, you're going to let me click. Yep, thank you. Question 11. What is the name of... What... that was not well written. Question 11. What is the name of the doctor in Rex the Runt? Dr. Dog, Dr. Bark, Dr. Chewy, or Dr. Wolf? So Rex the Runt is one of the more obscure... Yep, it's one of the more obscure Aardman shows, but if you've seen it, you'll know the name of the doctor. I should have put this question on hard, maybe, because I forget that Rex the Runt is one of their more obscure work. The answer was Dr. Dog, and only one person went for it. Wow. Most went for Dr. Woof. Okay, question 12 coming up. Question 12. Question 12. Next is an American art... What? Why did I read it like that? What's with my reading today? Question 12. Next is an Aardman short about which British historic figure? Isaac Newton, William Shakespeare, King Henry VIII, or Thomas Cromwell? So next is an Aardman short about which British historic figure? Isaac Newton, William Shakespeare, King Henry VIII, or Thomas Cromwell? And another obscure one. But if you've not seen Next, you really should. The answer was William Shakespeare, and no one went for it, which shows that not many people have seen Next. You've got to see Next. It's so damn good. Next is this Aardman short from their early days where where it's just William Shakespeare acting out his plays on stage, and it's just amazing. It's really damn good. It's so frigging good. Yeah, check out Next. Question 13. In Arthur Christmas, what item? What? Okay, let's read this properly. Question 13. In Arthur Christmas, which item are our heroes trying to deliver to Gwen before Christmas Day? A teddy bear, a bicycle, pogo stick, or a game console? So a teddy bear, a bicycle, a pogo stick, or a game console? I will admit this is probably going to be the hardest quiz I've ever hosted, because Aardman has just such a massive range of productions they've done. Okay, and the answer was bicycle. Most of you went for that one. Well done. It's worth giving. If you don't know, it's worth giving a guess, because you might end up being right. So next, I think you lose points though, don't you, if you get it wrong? I forgot about that. Question 14. In Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit, what kind of annual competition is being held at Tottenham Hall? Giant vegetable competition, pie making competition, Morris dancing competition, or invention competition? So in Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit, what kind of annual competition is being held at Tottenham Hall? A giant vegetable competition, pie making competition, Morris dancing competition, or invention competition? Which kind of competition was it? I don't know how many times I can say competition. Yep, everyone got that correct. Well done. That did belong on the easy stage. Right, so yeah, if you're wrong, you lose points. I get that. Okay, I get that now. Right. So yeah, don't guess. Question 15. In Chicken Run, what does Mrs. Tweedy want to turn the chickens into? Meat pies, fashion clothes, Christmas dinner, or taxidermy? So question 15. In Chicken Run, what does Mrs. Tweedy want to turn the chickens into? Meat pies, fashion clothes, Christmas dinner, or taxidermy? And this, actually, I think this is the last question in the easy stage. We're on to medium next. The answer was meat pies. Most of you went for that one. One person went for Christmas dinner, which I can imagine she could have done that. Yeah, Mrs. Tweedy is the baddie. Question 16. We're on to the medium now. The medium stage. Question 16. In a close shave, what does Preston the dog turn out to be? A ghost, a robot, a vampire, or an alien? So in question 16, in a close shave, what does Preston the dog turn out to be? A ghost, a robot, a vampire, or an alien? Which one? There's a big reveal right at the end of the short. The answer was a robot, and you all got that correct. Well done. See, you should be fine in the medium stage. You should be fine if you can knock down questions like this. You should be fine. Next question. Question 17. Sorry. Question 17. In Early Man, what are the names of the football commentators? Brian and Brian, Ben and Benny, Brad and Bud, or Bill and Bull? So in Early Man, what are the names of the football commentators? Brian and Brian, Ben and Benny, Brad and Bud, or Bill and Bull? I'll admit that's a tricky one. They're prominent characters, but it's remembering their names. So the answer was Brian and Brian. More people than I thought actually got the answer correct, but most went for Brad and Bud. We're on to question 18. Question 18. Let's go. Question 18. In Flushed Away, how does the Toad plan to destroy Ratropolis residents to make a home for his tadpoles? Start to kill a virus plague, murder everyone with evil brainwashed slugs, flood the sewer, or crush everyone with a giant robot? So in Flushed Away, what does the Toad plan to destroy? How does the Toad plan to destroy Ratropolis residents to make a home for his tadpoles? Start to kill a virus plague, murder everyone with evil brainwashed slugs, flood the sewer, or crush everyone with a giant robot? Which one is it? How did he plan to wipe them out? The answer was flood the sewer, and loads of you got that. One person went for the slugs. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Flushed Away either, to be honest. But I wouldn't say it's the worst thing that Aardman's done. Question 19. What is the name of the CITV animated sketch show that Aardman produced? A Parody Planet, Planet Sketch, Cosmic Comedy, or Spoof Saturn? So question 19, what was the name of the CITV animated sketch show that Aardman produced? Parody Planet, Planet Sketch, Cosmic Comedy, or Spoof Saturn? And the answer was Planet Sketch. Bit of a mix, a bit divided. Some went for Planet Sketch, some went for Cosmic Comedy. Planet Sketch is probably the worst Aardman thing I've seen. I remember finding it funny as a kid. I revisited it, was like, oh dear. Question 20. Which cult Aardman cartoon series featured a redhead boy with a bad temper? Mad Boy, Angry Kid, Furious Fred, or Raging Child? So question 20. Which cult Aardman cartoon series featured a redhead boy with a bad temper? Mad Boy, Angry Kid, Furious Fred, or Raging Child? So question 20, which cult Aardman cartoon series featured a redhead boy with a bad temper? The answer is Angry Kid. You gotta check out Angry. If you've not seen Angry Kid, definitely check it out. It's one of Aardman's I don't know if darker is the word, but it's very different to their other stuff. It's like a mini series. Okay, question 21. In the Wallace and Gromit short, The Wrong Trousers, what wallpaper pattern does Feathers decorate Gromit's room with? Dollar signs, ducks, fish, or polka dots? Feathers is the penguin, by the way, in Wrong Trousers. So, what wallpaper pattern does Feathers decorate Gromit's room with? Dollar signs, ducks, fish, or polka dots? And the answer is fish. Ooh, bit of a mixed response, but most went for fish. Yeah, it's very much a game of memory with this. Even I had to double check. Question 22. Who voices the captain in Pirates Band of Misfits? Hugh Grant, Benedict Cumberbatch, Carrie Elways, or Gary Oldman? Question 22. Who voices the captain in Pirates Band of Misfits? Hugh Grant, Benedict Cumberbatch, Carrie Elways, or Gary Oldman? So question 22. Who voices the captain in Pirates Band of Misfits? Hugh Grant, Benedict Cumberbatch, Carrie Elways, or Gary Oldman? And the answer is Hugh Grant. Most of you got this. I tried to throw people off with some people that had the same kind of accent as Hugh Grant. Okay, we're on to question 23. Question 23. In Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which smelly cheese wakes up Wallace after the curse is defeated? Stinking Bishop, Schloss, Camembert, or Limburger? How was my day, Purple BO? It's been alright. I've been doing some editing, but I've also been watching that new Netflix show about Cecil Hotel, which is a case that's definitely fascinated me. The documentary so far is really interesting, but I've also got to edit. I'm kind of bouncing between them both. So yeah, question 23. In Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which smelly cheese wakes up Wallace after the curse is defeated? The answer is Stinking Bishop. Bit of a mixed response, and no one went for Schloss. No one considered Schloss. Poor Schloss. Okay, next question. Question 24. In Shaun the Sheep the movie, what is the farmer's celebrity name when he becomes a famous hairstylist? Mr. Y, Mr. Z, Mr. X, Mr. V. So in Shaun the Sheep movie, what is the farmer's celebrity name when he becomes a famous hairstylist? Mr. Y, Mr. Z, Mr. X, Mr. V. Socialist Yorkshire Daddy asks, have you seen the Netflix documentary about Peter Sutcliffe? I have. I've seen that one. That was one of the better Netflix crime documentaries I've seen. Interesting facts though. I've been to a pub where Peter Sutcliffe. For those who don't know, Peter Sutcliffe is like he's known as like the Yorkshire Ripper. He's one of the most famous serial killers in North England. And I went to a pub where Peter Sutcliffe used to drink. And I started chatting with friends of Peter Sutcliffe. And they were like saying, yeah, he was just a normal guy, which is really creepy. And he was caught in Sheffield. The place he was caught is just a walk away for me as well. So yeah, I have more connections than I thought to a British serial killer. Yeah. So the answer was Mr. X. That was the name of the farmer's celebrity name when he became a hairstylist. This quiz is gonna make me hate the sheep, Shaun the Sheep. You know. There's a lot of questions to work with Shaun the Sheep. Okay. Question 25. What is the name of the experimental Aardman short that's based on a recorded interview with a prisoner? Convicted, Behind Bars, Empty Pockets, or Going Equipped? So again, question 25. What is the name of the experimental Aardman short that's based on a recorded interview with a prisoner? Convicted, Behind Bars, Empty Pockets, or Going Equipped? This short used to be a VHS that I loved to watch a lot as a kid. So, the answer was Going Equipped, and only one went for that. So, question 26. Question 20. We're going past the halfway point now for this quiz. We're still, I think think we're still in the medium stage. We are, yeah. So question 26. In Flushed Away, which World Cup football match is on TV when Sid breaks into Rodney's home? England versus Germany, Japan versus Italy, Spain versus France, or Brazil versus Russia? So again, question 26. In Flushed Away, which World Cup football match is on TV when Sid breaks into Rodney's home? England versus Germany, Japan versus Italy, Spain versus France, Brazil versus Russia? Yeah, the World Cup is a massive deal. Like the Football World Cup is a massive deal in British culture. The answer was England versus Germany, and everyone got that correct. Apologies for pronouncing your name wrong. How do I pronounce your name? So question 27 coming up. Question 27. In the Wallace and Gromit short, A Matter of Loaf and Death, which company did Paella model for? Greggs. Did I really put that? Light bread, creamy cakes, or Bakelite? So in the Wallace and Gromit short, A Matter of Loaf and Death, which company did Paella model for? Greggs, light bread, creamy cakes, or Bakelite? And the answer... Okay, so your name is pronounced Purple Boy. I'll keep it in mind. So yeah, the answer was Bakelite. That was the company that Paella modelled for in A Matter of Loaf and Death. Coming up is question 28. Question 28. Question 28. In Chicken Run, which two British actors voiced the rats Nick and Fetcher? Michael Caine and Colin Firth, Timothy Spall and Timothy Spall and Phil Daniels, Tim Roth and Phil Collins, or Hugh Laurie and Daniel Day-Lewis? So which two actors voiced those rats in Chicken Run? Can you remember? And the answer was Timothy Spall and Phil Daniels. Most of you got that. A couple went for Hugh Laurie and Daniel Day-Lewis. But most went for Timothy and Phil. Next question. Question 29. Which Monty Python member makes a cameo as an elderly elf in Arthur Christmas? John Cleese, Michael Palin, Terry Jones, or Eric Idle? Again, question 29. Which Monty Python member makes a cameo as an elderly elf in Arthur Christmas? John Cleese, Michael Palin, Terry Jones, or Eric Idle? I'll admit this is a pretty tricky one. This is a pretty tricky one. And the answer is Michael Palin. And no one went for it at all. Everyone went for John Cleese. Which I understand, because like John Cleese, out of all the actors there, he's the most active in Hollywood. Palin rarely acts anymore. Question 30. In Shaun the Sheep Farmageddon, what is the name of Agent Red's governmental department? Yes, a Shaun the Sheep question. Ministry of Alien Detection, Martian Hunters UK, Bureau of Space Tracking, or Secret Alien Searchers? Yeah, John Cleese is a wank in real life, yeah. I agree. So yeah, in Shaun the Sheep Farmageddon, what is the name of Agent Red's governmental department? Ministry of Alien Detection, Martian Hunters UK, Bureau of Space Tracking, or Secret Alien Searchers? The answer was Ministry of Alien Detection, and answers were there all over the place. Everyone was trying something different. World Cup is a big deal here in Brazil too. Oh, I could imagine, yeah. Football culture's a big thing in Brazil, I hear. Think of our disappointment in 2014 when we were lost by 7-1 to Germany in semi-finals. Wow, jeez. Oh, sorry. Wait, my thing went loopy. Question 31. Which Aardman short won the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film in 1990? Ident, War Story, Creature Comforts, or A Grand Day Out? So which one won the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film in 1990? And the answer was Creature Comforts, and most of you got that correct. So what's up next? Question 32. We're still on the hard stage now. This is the hard stage, everyone. So question 32. What is the name of the Aardman-produced cartoon series about martial artist birds? Jiu-jitsu penguins, karate chickens, chop socky chooks, or kung fu feathers? So what is the name of the Aardman-produced cartoon series about martial artist birds? Jiu-jitsu penguins, karate chickens, chop socky chooks, or kung fu feathers? So the answer was Chop Suki Chooks, which most went for, but a couple went for Kung Fu Feathers, which I think it sounds better. And question 33. How is everyone doing in the quiz so far, by the way? We're almost at the end. So question 33. Who founded Aardman Animation? Richard Starzak and Steve Box, Peter Lord and David Sproxton, John Smith and Emma Jones, or Nick Park and Barry Purves? Who founded Aardman Animation? Was it Richard Starzak, Steve Box, Peter Lord and David Sproxton, John Smith and Evan Jones, or Nick Park and Barry Purves? This is like peak Aardman nerd knowledge. And the answer was Peter Lord and David Sproxton. Most went for Nick Park and Barry Purves, but Nick Park didn't actually join Aardman until a bit later. Like, Aardman saw that he was working on Grand Day Out, was like, you come work with us. Question 34. In Pirates Band of Misfits, what is the name of Queen Victoria's flagship? The Golden Crown, St. Vicky's, QV1, or Victorian Viper? So question 34. In Pirates Band of Misfits, what is the name of Queen Victoria's flagship? The Golden Crown, St. Vicky's, QV1, or the Victorian Viper? So, can you remember the name of the ship? It was the QV1. Most went for the Golden Crown. Only a couple went for QV1. I'm sure. Thing is, I know some people are saying they're not doing well, but remember, we've had people in these quizzes where they've been saying, "Oh, I'm doing so badly." We get to the final score, and they're like, "Oh, I'm in first place." It's happened. Question 35. What is the full running time for Chicken Run? 84 minutes, 120 minutes, 65 minutes, or 105 minutes? So again, in question 35, what is the full running time for Chicken Run? 84 minutes, 120 minutes, 65 minutes, or 105 minutes? You're not a dumbass. Don't be mean to your son. So how long was Chicken Run? Can you remember? And the answer is 84 minutes. Most went for it. A couple went for 105 minutes. Oh, you cheated. Oh, no. Don't do that. Makes it less fun. Next one. Question 36. What number Santa Claus is Arthur Christmas when he agrees to inherit the job at the end of the film? The 30th, the 150th, the 21st, or the 92nd? So question 36, what number Santa Claus is Arthur Christmas when he agrees to inherit the job at the end of the film? The 30th, the 150th, the 21st, or the 92nd? And the answer is the 21st, and no one went for it. Most went for 150th or 92nd. Next question. Question 37. Which TV show did the iconic Aardman character Morph first ever appear in? Take Heart, The Amazing Adventures of Morph, Ricky's Radical Reinventions, or On Your Marks? So Morph has appeared in lots of different British TV shows, but which was the first one he ever appeared in? Was it Take Heart, The Amazing Adventures of Morph, Ricky's Radical Reinventions, or On Your Marks? I said this was the hard one. And the answer was Take Heart. A couple went for that. Most went for The Amazing Adventures of Morph, which I get. Which is my favourite Aardman movie? Probably after Christmas. Probably, I think. Okay, question 38. Which of the following is a real Wallace and Gromit video game? Wallace and Gromit Save the Queen, Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo, Wallace and Gromit in Operation Cheddar, or Wallace and Gromit versus the Mutant Scones? So which of the following is a real Wallace and Gromit video game? Wallace and Gromit Save the Queen, Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo, Wallace and Gromit in Operation Cheddar, Wallace and Gromit versus the Mutant Scones, and the answer was Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo. A bit of a division. Some went for Project Zoo, some went for Operation Cheddar. But Project Zoo is a real Wallace and Gromit video game. Question 39. Which year was Aardman Animation's first founded? So which year? Which year did Aardman first get created? 1990, 1995, 1983, or 1972? So was it 1990, 1995, 1983, or 1972? And the answer is 1972. Bit of a divide. Some went for 1972, some went for 1983. Yeah, Aardman's older than you think. They really are. Like, they became more famous during the 90s. But, like, yeah, they started a long time ago, and they were doing a lot of experimenting before they got famous. Question 40, last question. Who composed the original score for Flushed Away? Harry Gregson Williams, Philip Glass, Alan Silvestri, or John Williams? Again, question 40, last question. Who composed the original score for Flushed Away? Harry Gregson Williams, Philip Glass, Alan Silvestri, or John Williams? So which composer did the music score for Flushed Away? And the answer is, when it loads, the answer is Harry Gregson Williams. Most went for Alan Silvestri, though. Okay, so that is the end of the quiz. We're going to now reveal the final scores. Who has won the game? Who is the winner? And the winner in number one place is Listy Rimsey with 234,029 points. Second place is Nathan Lagandu. Third place is Purple Boy. Fourth place is contestant 14. Fifth place is contestant 21. Computer Guy is at sixth place. Seventh place is Socialist Yorkshire Daddy. Eighth place is contestant 10. Ninth place is RPG Horror Fan. So, round of applause for Listy Rimsey. Woo! Well done for being the king of Aardman knowledge in this quiz. Or queen, I'm not. Okay, so before I end this stream, do you have any nominations for topics for next week's quiz? I can't promise it's the one I'll do. It'll possibly be a nomination in the poll for next week's quiz. So yeah, any suggestions at all for quiz topics that I could nominate for the poll for next week's quiz? So got Futurama, Animaniacs, indie films, indie animated films. Okay, Laika. Ooh, Laika's a good choice. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna put that on there. I've tried doing Futurama many times and no one seems interested in it. Sony Pictures Animation, maybe. Looney Tunes. Yeah, we've got a lot of nominations for Laika. A lot of people are saying Laika. So maybe that'll win the poll. Never know. TF2, if that's Team Fortress 2, I have no idea. I can't say. Blue Sky would be... I want to nominate Blue Sky definitely after what's happened. Definitely. Cartoon Saloon, yeah. Yeah, Futurama is so intricate a quiz would kill us. I've watched Futurama about a bajillion times, so I would probably make it a very complex quiz. Powerpuff Girls. Oh, Cartoon Network in general would be a good one. Mainly 90s though, because I have not grown up with anything else. Lego movies. I think I nominated that last time. How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda. Okay, I've got enough nominations to work with, folks. I hope you enjoyed the quiz, and hope you have a good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. Don Bluth is another good nomination. Cheerio, folks.